What is up, guys? EJ here, back with another video, and today it's going to be my movie collection for 2016 and part 3 of the Criterion Collection. So last time we finished with the Curious Case of Benjamin Button. So starting off, spine number 483, and that is Roman Polanski's Repulsion from 1965. Great little horror film from the 60s with Catherine Deneuve. Okay, up next, spine number 488, we have Howard's End from 1992, Merchant Ivory film with Anthony Hopkins, Vanessa Redgrave, Emma Thompson, and Helena Bonham Carter. Spine number 491, we have Z from 1969, great film by Costa Gavras. Spine number 516, we have Stagecoach from 1939. Like I said in my Western video, my favorite John Ford, John Wayne Western. And that's why I have it on Criterion as well. Spine number 536, we have The Thin Red Line, great film from 1998, the other World War II movie of that year, directed by Terrence Malick. Great, beautiful film about the Battle of Guadalcanal. Spine number 538, we have Paths of Glory from 1957, one of my favorite Stanley Kubrick films. Great anti-war movie with Kirk Douglas, set during World War I. Just a fantastic film. Love that film. The ending's just great. Alright, up next we have spine number... God, I cannot read these. 540, I think. The Darjeeling Limited, I think from 2007. Yeah, another Wes Anderson film. Not my favorite, but a really good-looking movie. Of course, about guys on a trip in India on the train. Good-looking movie. I'll say that much about Darjeeling Limited. All right, up next we have spine number 541, The Night of the Hunter. From 1955, fantastic movie with a great performance by Robert Mitchum, Shelley Winters, film directed by Charles Lawton. Spine number 542, we have Lars von Trier's Antichrist from 2009. Not an easy film to watch in parts, but still a great movie. Spine number 543, we have Charlie Chaplin's Modern Times from 1936. And yeah, like I said, I have all these Charlie Chaplin films, 2-disc collector's editions of those as well. Spine number 545, we have Easy Rider from 1969. Yeah, one of my recent Criterion pickups. Really happy to get the single disc edition. Great film, of course, directed by Dennis Hopper, who stars in the movie alongside Peter Fonda and Jack Nicholson. Great counterculture road trip bike movie, of course. Spine number 562. Yeah, 562. We have Blowout, great film by Brian De Palma with John Travolta and Nancy Allen. Spine number 565. We have Charlie Chaplin's The Great Dictator from 1940. Classic parody of Adolf Hitler, of course. Alright, moving on down, we have spine number 568. That's Kiss Me Deadly from 1955, great film noir, directed by Robert Aldrich. If I can get it back in, we can continue. Up next, spine number 575, and that's Stanley Kubrick's The Killing from 1956, great film with Sterling Hayden. Also features his earlier film Killer's Kiss from 1955. Yeah, I think that's the name of it. Yeah, Killer's Kiss. Okay, spine number 586, we have Island of Lost Souls, great early horror film from 1932 with Charles Lawton and Bela Lugosi. Spine number 591, we have 12 Angry Men, Sidney Lumet classic from 1957 with Henry Fonda and George C. Scott, one of my favorite films of the 50s. Up next we have 593, and that's Belle de Jour from 1967. Great film directed by Louis Buñuel with fantastic, beautiful performance by Catherine Deneuve, of course. Spine number 594, again a little dusty here. We have Godzilla, Ishiro Honda's 1954 classic, of course. Got a couple versions of Godzilla, at least the original. Spine number 600, we have Anatomy of a Murder from 1959. Great film directed by Otto Preminger with Jimmy Stewart. Up next, we have spine number 608, Harold and Maude from 1971. Great film by Hal Ashby with Ruth Gordon and Bud Cort. Spine number 611, we have Being John Malkovich from 1999, my favorite film of that year, directed by Spike Jonze. Great movie, great screenplay by Charlie Kaufman and John Cusack. Cameron Diaz, Catherine Keener, and John Malkovich, all fantastic. Absolutely loved that movie when I first saw it. Still do to this day. Spine number 615, we have The Gold Rush, my favorite Charlie Chaplin film from 1925, and my favorite silent movie. Just one of the funniest movies of all time. Okay, spine number 616, we have Shallow Grave from 1994. Great movie directed by Danny Boyle with Ewan McGregor, Christopher Eccleston, and Kerry Fox. Spine number 627, we have David Fincher's The Game from 1997. Fantastic film with Michael Douglas and Sean Penn. Absolutely love that movie. Up next, spine number 630, we have Roman Polanski's Rosemary's Baby from 1968. Great film, great horror movie with Mia Farrow, of course. Alright, these are upcoming ones, all the ones I've added basically since the last time I did these videos. Spine number 647, we have Elia Kazan's On the Waterfront from 1954. Just a fantastic film, Oscar-winning movie with Marlon Brando. One of my favorite films of the 50s. Up next, we have 651, and that's Badlands, great Terrence Malick film from 1973 with Martin Sheen and Sissy Spacek. Fantastic movie. Okay, up next, spine number 670, we have To Be or Not to Be, film by Ernst Lubitsch with Jack Benny and Carole Lombard from 1942. Alright, up next we have spine number 680, and that's Charlie Chaplin's City Lights from 1931, my second favorite Charles Chaplin film. Just a great movie. Spine number 552, we have Broadcast News from James L. Brooks. Came out in 1987 with William Hurt, Albert Brooks, and Holly Hunter. Alright, up next we have spine number 681, and that's Frances Ha with what's her name? I always forget her friggin' name. Yeah, good actress, Greta Gerwig, that's right. Yeah, good film from a couple years ago now, like 2012. Noah Baumbach film. Alright, up next we have spine number 683, and that's Nashville, 1975 classic, directed by Robert Altman. As you can tell, I'm a big Robert Altman fan, got a lot of his films. Up next, spine number 691, and that's Thief, a great Michael Mann film from 1981 with James Caan. Up next, spine number 695, Blue is the Warmest Color from 2013. Really sexy film, of course, with Adele Exarchopoulos and Léa Seydoux. Yeah, directed by Abdelatif Kechiche. Hard name to say in that DVD. Up next we have Tess, spine number 697, great film by Roman Polanski from 1979. Alright, up next we have 700, Fantastic Mr. Fox. Yeah, interesting film directed by Wes Anderson, animated movie. Yeah, really fun film, good voice cast. I like that film a lot. Okay, up next we have 701, and that's Persona from 1966. Beautiful, haunting movie directed by Ingmar Bergman with Liv Ullmann and who else is in it? B.B. Anderson, that's right. Alright, up next we have spine number 709, Red River from 1948, great western by Howard Hawks with John Wayne and Montgomery Clift. Up next we have spine number 712, Scanners from 1981, great horror sci-fi movie by David Cronenberg. Okay, up next, spine number 720, we have The Big Chill from 1983. Great film by Lawrence Kasdan with all-star cast: Tom Berenger, Glenn Close, Jeff Goldblum, William Hurt, Kevin Kline, Mary Kay Place, Meg Tilly, Joe Beth Williams. Alright, up next, 732, we have My Darling Clementine from 1946, another great John Ford Western with Henry Fonda. Spine number 733, we have Federico Fellini's La Dolce Vita from 1960, fantastic film. Anita Ekberg, just stunning. Yeah, one of my favorite Italian movies. Up next we have 736, It Happened One Night, classic comedy from 1934, directed by Frank Capra with Clark Gable and Claudette Colbert. Make sure those go back in the right place. Up next we have Tootsie 738 with Dustin Hoffman, of course, classic film by Sidney Pollack, one of the best comedies of the 80s from 1982, or is it 83? 82, yeah. Spine number 742, we have The Palm Beach Story from 1942, great film directed by Preston Sturges with Claudette Colbert and Joel McCrea. Okay, spine number 748, we have Watership Down from 1978, great Martin Rosen film that I remember growing up watching as a kid. Up next we have 756, another Charlie Chaplin film, Limelight from 1952, I think his last movie. That's right. Okay, up next we have spine number 769, and that's Day for Night, Francois Truffaut's classic from 1973, or La Nuit Américaine as it's also known. Up next we have 770, Dressed to Kill, another great Brian De Palma thriller from 1980, of course, with Michael Caine, Angie Dickinson, and Nancy Allen. Okay, spine number 775, A Room with a View, another Merchant Ivory production, of course, from 1985. Terrific film, gorgeous looking movie. Alright, up next we have spine number 776, Moonrise Kingdom from Wes Anderson from 2012. Great movie, one of my favorite Wes Anderson films. I also have it on Blu-ray, just regular Blu-ray as well, that movie. Alright, spine number 779, we have Mulholland Drive from 2001, probably one of my favorite David Lynch films. Fantastic introduction to Naomi Watts, stunning in the movie alongside Laura Elena Herring. Really sexy and weird film, that's for sure. Alright, up next we have 781, In Cold Blood, from I think 1967, yeah, directed by Richard Brooks. Of course, true life crime story based on Truman Capote's book. Yeah, 67. Okay, spine number 790 and 791, because it's the complete Lady Snowblood collection, which of course features Lady Snowblood from 1973 and Lady Snowblood Love Song of Vengeance from 1974, directed by Toshiya Fujita. Great samurai films of the 70s. Up next we have spine number 795, and that's Gilda. Great film noir classic, of course, with the gorgeous Rita Hayworth, directed by Charles Vidor. Okay, spine number 799, almost up to the 800s now. We have Charlie Chaplin's The Kid from 1921. A little bit off here. I already did that one. Gotta make sure these are in the right order too when I'm done with these. Number 800, we have The Graduate, Mike Nichols classic from 1967, of course, with Dustin Hoffman, Anne Bancroft, and Catherine Ross. Oh. Okay, up next we have Spy number 803, The Manchurian Candidate, classic, of course, directed by Fred Zinnemann, or John Frankenheimer, sorry. Yeah, from 1962. I also have this in my thriller collection. Great movie with Frank Sinatra, Lawrence Harvey, Jeanette Lee, and Angela Lansbury. Okay, up next we have 812, Robert Altman's The Player from 1992. Fantastic film about Hollywood. Tim Robbins, great. Greta Scacchi, Fred Ward, Whoopi Goldberg, and Peter Gallagher. And last but not least, one of my all-time favorite films, we have Spy number 821, and that's Stanley Kubrick's Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. Peter Sellers, fantastic in 3 roles. George C. Scott, wonderful as well. Great film from 1964. So that is my Criterion Collection, which finishes the movie collection, and of course that only leaves the TV collection, which I'm probably going to try and fit in the 2 videos, because this whole rack is devoted to television. So thank you for watching as always, and until next time, I'll see you.